Hey guys, Alfred Montaner here, and thank you for watching my channel. I know there's a lot of new people on the channel. I've been restoring a fountain, a 31 fountain for a friend of mine's in Kentucky. So we got the boat down here in Miami. We went through the whole spiel of looking for one. We found a boat that we can work with. It wasn't the prettiest, but I told the customer, let's make it pretty. And he was all in for it. So we went ahead and we started restoring this boat. If you want, there's a 3 or 4 part series so far. I think there's 3 or 4 videos already up, and then there's a playlist on that. Right now we're at the upholstery section, and we did some paint, so I want you guys to take a look at that, and that's what this video is about. I'm also going to show you guys who I used along the way. So if you guys want to do really high-end stuff and restore a boat like this, you're going to have the info down in the description below. Alright, so take a look at this cool video. I learned a lot. I'm sure you're going to learn a lot as well. Guys, this is where it gets interesting, guys. This is the design. I'm here with Enrique. Enrique, say what's up.
Hey, what's up, man?
Plug your company. Plug it. What's it called?
Blue Marlin.
Blue Marlin, guys. All right, look. So look. My job is essentially to work with him to capture the customer's vision, right? So I have to try to capture the customer's vision, and depending on what we spoke about, what pictures he sent me, and I try to capture almost like an interior designer, yada yada, but at the same time we want to keep this boat modern, and we want to make sure that it's up to date with what's out in the market now. We don't want it, to go back, dated and stuff like that. So this is where we're talking about now. He's showing me some of the samples here, guys. High end work here at Blue Marlin. So and everybody that works really good in upholstery, everybody really good in upholstery is out of Hialeah. All right, guys, so I'm kind of liking this. All right, so subtle but sexy at the same time. Okay, look, we got white here, we got charcoal, we have gray, and we have a black. All right, these are the options, and I'm a fan of this perforated. So let's see. I mean, what I do now is I put this in in an envelope. I ship it to the customer, and we see which combination he likes the most. All right, guys. So look, we have to redesign, and we're walking and we're talking about this right now, and he's showing me some of the things that we can do for this upholstery. All right. Now, the customer wants to remove this live well. I don't want to remove it because I'm a fisherman and I think it's practical and we should use it. But he wants to remove it, and at the end of the day, it's the customer who gets what he wants, right? So right now the boat looks like a mess. Okay, it's a wreck over here. If we come back over here, all right, all this has to be redone completely. All right, so we're talking about it now. We're strategizing. I think you guys are going to like what we came up with once we're done. And the only thing that we're waiting on is the customer to sign off on the fabrics that we chose. All right, guys. So last minute, well, not last minute. We've been wanting to do this, but I try to advise against this. But, customers want what they want, I'm just such a big fisherman that I never want to get rid of a live well. But we got PG here looking to see what we can do with this live well, because if you see here, we gotta cut some stuff because it's made on the boat. The floor is good, so we're okay in that sense. We're gonna gain a little space. We'll do some bench seating back here. We got the boat pretty much naked, it's going to obviously open it up some, but it is going to be a little bit of work. Nothing we can't do. There you go. The gold trusty famous live well. If you look in here, préstame la luz un momentico para que enseñe. If you look in here, all this, see how it sits on the floor? So we have to move all these filters. There's a bunch of things that we got to do to start cutting, making sure that we don't mess anything up. but it could be done. I think it'll look cool. What we have in mind doing. This is where she will live for the next week and a half, guys. The next phase is the cleanup phase of the restoration of the fountain. All right, we're gonna fix this bottom paint. We got al ciel, and a lot of that. You see that T-top right there that's all messed up? Not the T-top, the console. Look at this. All that nastiness in the console. All that is gonna be fixed now. Okay. So all this crap. Bottom paint. All right, so I want you guys to take a look at this before we even start working on this, because this is a big phase of one of the things that we leverage on getting a good reduction on price for this boat is all this nastiness in the console. Okay, so things like this, I mean, might scare a ton of people. All right, but it's just confined to this one console. Up here, I mean, not the prettiest, right? But we're working on it. We're working out. We're removing all the things now from the console so we can go ahead and work this console. All the rivets, everything that was on there has to come off. All right, because we're gonna start working all this area. Now here's the back. Live well's completely gone. PG had taken that off, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a couple seats back here. This gentleman who bought this boat doesn't really fish, so for him he doesn't care. So T-top is done, the wrap is not 100% done, and we still need floors, which are also going to cover all this stuff up. So yeah, we got a nice little ways of work to go, but at this stage it's going to start moving really fast. All right, so let's get all this stuff undone and we can start working all this again. Perfect example of a section. I know people, I advise against this, but this gotta go. This guy does not fish. He does not need a box for tackle there, so this is gone. Fuera. Alright guys, so we're here polishing everything out. You guys remember, this was all a mess. Alright? So now what we're doing is we're polishing everything out. We gotta be extra careful here with all this stuff, but it's going to come out real nice, and especially when we put the upholstery on, it should be fine. What we're using now is we're using some 3M compound just to buff everything, the walls, all this stuff here, you know. See all this stuff makes it look nice. All right, see how it's looking. All right. Alright guys, so listen, instead of, taking everything off, which is the best way to do it, okay? In this case, what we're going to do is we're going to just work with what we got, because we don't want to spend more money on this project than what the customer has budgeted for. So we're just going to go ahead and paper over this and paint all this area. Alright, so here are all the details, and this has been the nastiness, and we're going to retouch up some of these holes right here, make sure it's all perfect. All right, but we're going to spray this console because this is the only thing that is really that was really an eyesore, you know. And we have options to do stuff, and we'll take this and make this look amazing. Great job, guys. Look at all this fiberglass. It's already been polished. We still got a couple of details and stuff like that to do, but like little things we're touching up here and here, you know, little things to bring this boat back to life. All right guys, so it's essentially painted. So we try to match up the color as best as we could. We won't know exactly until we take everything off, but it's very close. So when it's all said and done, it's going to look very good. I mean, look at that. Look at that already. Big difference. Big difference. I think the customer's going to be very happy. And we're not paying like crazy money that this is like a huge thing. You know, we're paying average money. We're not paying baser money, but we're pretty good. we're within budget, let's just say. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we are pretty much going to the next step. All right, we've cleaned this up and we've done the first polish. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to upholstery. All right, this is what we fixed. It's been painted. Let me show you in the bottom. Let me show you the bottom where the bottom paint was, because that was another thing that was really ugly. So we had. All right, guys. So here's another. Here's the bottom paint. All right, big difference. Obviously, it's really dirty right now, the boat, but it looks much better, much cleaner. And we didn't find any issues once we were sanding the bottom. All right, guys, so out of here. It's out of this shop, going back to upholstery, and then we do floors. Much better. Console looks great. We still need a couple things. But look how dirty it got in here. We'll clean it up. That's the only thing that sucks about black, man. It gets dirty faster. But it started to look beast mode. And here we have the back bench. All right. You guys see that? Remember the pictures that I've been putting on my community tab here on YouTube. Some of you guys have seen that. But this is it. Man, that's going to be a huge difference. Look how wide they are, nice and comfortable. This boat's going to be meant for entertaining. It's not a big fisherman, so that's why we took the live well out of there. The foam inserts and all that stuff. It's getting there, guys. We are getting there. The fountain seats are getting done, guys. Look at this. All right. So these are the seats that are on the console. Let me show you what they're going to be on. And the process continues, guys. She's marking all the other areas now. Okay. Remember, precision. All this has to be all made from scratch. I mean, when you're talking about real high-end stuff, you know, you got to do it perfectly centered, make sure everything is precise. If not, people will pick up on those details and you get something that's not so good. Now, you guys know where the manufacturers that want something done really nice, this is where they go. All right, so you know what, I'm not gonna get anything out of this. If you guys like the video, you have at least a contact of where you guys can do this if you want to do this on your boat. It's not the cheapest, but then again, it's what's going to get you all your money back the day tomorrow you want to sell your boat. And more than anything, you're going to have something that looks amazing, you know, like better than manufactured from the actual manufacturers, because this is who they go to. All right, so here's one of the panels, okay, that's going on the boat. All right, so that's where there's going to be some speakers, obviously. But I told you guys, we are not playing around when it comes to the fountain. It's going to be amazing. See all that. Just lining it up, make sure it's all good, and then what he'll do, he'll use the heat gun. I'm sorry, the steamer, okay? And then he'll get any of these imperfections that are on there right now. Make sure they're all steamed out. It's good. All right, Blue Marlin, guys. I'm telling you guys, if you guys need any information, you can find them at their website. They have an Instagram, or if you want to call them direct or talk to me, you know. Obviously, when I do work with them, I get different pricing than what you guys will get because of the amount of volume that we provide them. But Enrique can custom design anything for you guys, anything. Entonces, let me, yeah, show, enséñame donde tú ahora cosiste. Let me show you exactly, guys, where she just did. Okay, see that? Con el dedo, enséñale todo exactamente. All right. Okay, so you guys are getting the inside of the inside. All right, you see that? Okay, that's exactly what she just did. All right. All that. Now you can see how. All right. So we got some more stuff going on here. We're going to show the laminating process now as well. You see. Oye, Enrique.
Hey,
he called my bluff. Ponte para acá para que no salgan las otras personas. He called my bluff. I said, if you got a cigar, I'll smoke a cigar. I don't mind. I smoke a cigar all the time. He goes, oh yeah. So now he just came out. He brought out this box, and now he called my bluff. But the good thing is, we got his wife saying, you ain't smoking that in here. Look at this. All right. It's all right. See it there? It's starting to come alive. Look at the fabric that we chose for the center part of the seat. Now he'll do the other side, and let's get him doing this as well. All right, guys. So now what he's doing, all right. You see, he had this one side, right, that he went ahead and put the piping on, but now he's actually putting the seats together. All right. He's starting to combine the center section and the backrest and all that good stuff. So that's where we're at. I'm telling you guys, people sometimes, obviously, if look, here's my opinion, all right? This is just my opinion. I think the upholstery on a high-end boat is so important. I think it makes or breaks the boat, in my opinion. Obviously, you can have an outstanding looking boat and it rides nice, perform well. But if the upholstery doesn't match the boat, it doesn't give it that, oh my God, you know, like this is incredible, you know. So it is expensive. All right, guys. So let me show you what she's doing. So she's getting all the templates now, all right, and she's gonna do similar to what we did before. She's gonna start cutting it out. This is pretty elaborate stuff, right? I'm here in the way. Look at that! Wow. All right, that's what she's using the knife for. So, all right.
Para que esté justo en el centro de los huequitos.
Okay, so she's lining it up in the center, okay? Just so you guys can get an idea. She put it in the center. See that? That's what she's lining it up with. All right? So now, oh my God, I don't even know if I should be recording this. But, whatever. They're cool with it, so.
En el centro también de los huequitos.
In the center, also there as well. All right. Now, can you see when I say amazingness? Can you visualize? All right. There's craftsman people that can do all this amazing stuff, and when you see the end product, you're gonna be like, okay. When I talked to the owner of this boat, when I first said you know, I really restore inflatables. That's what my gig is. You know, I really enjoy doing that. But I had helped him with an inflatable, and he asked me, look, Alfred, find me a fountain. Let's get it and let's fix it up. And I said, look, I'll help you fix it, but we're going to have to do it the way we got to do it. We're going to do it right. So I said, one of the things I want to use the budget for, the main part of the budget is the upholstery, because I think it's going to make the biggest difference. So he was cool with it. He was like, let's do it. So that's what we've been doing, you know. These guys, obviously, they do a lot of boat manufacturers, so, you know, the owner, Enrique, had asked me, Alfred, you know, do we got a little window as far as time? I go, look, we'll do it. We got some time. I took it everywhere else we needed to take it. If you haven't seen those parts of the video, you can guys could look at the fountain restoration playlist and get a better understanding of what we're doing. All right, so this is going to be the center section. Okay, you see this here? It's going to be here. All right. So these hinges, they have them at a company down here locally in Fort Lauderdale called Jeffco. Great company, guys. If you guys need hinges, they could make custom stuff. In this case, they had these in stock, so we worked around with what they had, and it works perfect. Bam! Look at that. Eres un caballo. All right, guys. So check it out. We got Enrique here. He's gonna show us his design. Okay. So in the front, we didn't want to change anything, right? We didn't want to lose anything. We wanted it to be practical because it's storage. Abre, open it up there, Enrique. Look at that. All right. He's got the hinge. Oh, but it gets better. It gets better. Look at that. All right. Boom. Now close it back up so they can see that. Boom. Put it in there. Slide it in. Slaps down. Now let's go to the back. Let's look at this back. We didn't want to lose the cooler feature. Open the cooler so they can see the cooler. This is how you work amazingness. All right. I told him, hey, listen, I got to work in the transom. I got to get access to the transom. Show me what he did. He put 2 hinges. He pulls it back. Now I have access to get back here if I need to go ahead and mess with anything. All right. You, sir, are amazing. Oh my goodness. Here it is, people. Oh my God, how sexy. Look at this. Nice gray. Talk about elegant, guys. Elegant, elegant, elegant. My goodness. Let's bring the boat back over here and install this bad boy.